This is the rather lovely Tamarisk aucheriana with these beautiful racemes of pale pink flowers that only a few millimetres big, so I drew them at about ×5 to be able to see the detail and to be more interesting on the page. So this living material came from the Wickison Wetland Centre, which is in Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates, a conservation area there. And so you get the seed pods developing when you've still got flowers on the racemes as well. They're just rather beautiful. And it's a shrub on the salt flats. And salt cedar is the other name for this plant. And you can see in this magnified group of scales that there are glands on each of the scale-like leaves. And these glands, cells in them, that they retain the salt and then secrete the salt. So the plant is able to process the saline conditions that it grows in. So down here to the little single flower showing the detail, and the dissection, and then the pods. And here I drew a seed. So the seed's only 1 millimetre, but I drew it at ×20 to show this appendage that comes up the top, and then all the hairs come away at different angles coming up this appendage. And I showed it in a previous posting that I put watercolour into a dip pen and then use that to draw the hairs. So all these tiny little hairs here were all drawn with a dip pen with watercolour. So here's the dried pods splitting. They're split in 3 and then releasing all the mass of tiny little hairs, and the beautiful pods, again, this sort of pale pink, and the little seeds flying away. So this is the final painting of Tamarisk aucheriana from the Wickison conservation area in Sharjah. I had fun with all the scales and the hairs. Let's see if we can get the whole painting in. Another interesting challenge, and I've got to get the wobbly bits out of the paper when I stretch it. So Tamarisk aucheriana, beautiful flowers.